this time of COVID, we find that we don't like changes, but we have been forced into changes that we haven't really seen coming, but we have to deal with. One thing that I've noticed through all these changes, that God is not in lockdown. He is very much available, and He is there to do things in a different way, and He's reaching people that otherwise we have not touched before. And so that's what I see Him doing through all of us, even though we don't like it, some of the changes. But
good morning, church family from beautiful downtown Vancouver. One of the ways that I've seen God working during this tumultuous time of COVID is He continues to answer prayers in family and friends and in our church family.
And what I've really noticed is, even though we've had to be socially distanced, in many ways we've come closer together in trying to help each other. For Norma and I, what a shock to find out we were the seniors in the neighborhood as everybody was phoning us to see if we needed groceries.
This year, I'm truly thankful for the goodness and the faithfulness of God. That no matter the storm that we've had to weather and the changes and the pivoting that we've had to do, that the Lord has still been good. That He is still the one that's in the boat and still the one that's driving the ship. So we can trust Him together.
Good morning, Plattsville Church. It's Jennifer here. And I just want to say on this Thanksgiving morning how thankful I am that we can be together. And over the past year and a half, it has been wonderful to see the ways God has been at work and even just providing ways for us to connect. And I am just so thankful for each and every one of you here at my church family.
Hi everyone. One thing I've seen happen during this COVID time is that family was brought closer together.
Hi, my name is Stephanie and I'm an elder here at Plattsville Church. One thing I've seen God do during COVID is bring my immediate family, my husband, my kids, and I, together in new ways. We have had to get creative with fun time together as a family, coming up with new ideas for adventures, and some new really great family traditions have come out of that. And I'm enjoying the ways we've gotten creative to have fun with the kids, especially.
Happy Thanksgiving. One thing that I have seen God do during COVID is Matthew 3:11 and 12. It says, He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. His winnowing fork is in His hand. Winnowing blows away the chaff from the grain, and when COVID hit, what blew away in youth ministry was chaff, group games, outings, and what was left was the grain, sitting around the campfire, 6 feet apart, reading the scriptures, practicing listening prayer. And the girls that remained were baptized with the Holy Spirit. They regularly hear His still small voice, and many have also been baptized with water this summer. Now, they have faith in action this fall, and they are the bulk of the staff helping Pastor Jen run our Kids Time program. God has been so good, and they wouldn't be the same without COVID. They have emerged stronger, and they are a true example to us all.
Good morning. One thing I've seen God do during COVID is help people to remember what's really important in life.
Hey everybody, Pastor Tim here. You know, when I think about this year and the way that God has been at work in the time of COVID, it's been through really two amazing ways. He has been so faithful and inspiring and bringing creativity to the way that we're doing ministry and opening doors into areas that we never have been before. Our virtual services in particular and our programming that's all gone virtual. I think of our youth programs and the huddles that Libby has been running and the kids that are able to attend from all over, some from the States and other places who would never walk through our doors, obviously, on a normal, Wednesday night. And I think about the people that are watching virtually, even right now. There are people that are watching that have joined our church that have never walked through the front doors of our church, but they are a part of our church every Sunday virtually. And so that's been awesome. There's some other ways as well. I've seen just this incredible spiritual hunger of people in this time of COVID. As we've talked to our neighbors and as we've, come into contact with our friends and had those conversations, we've really sensed a spiritual hunger. As people have been struggling emotionally and mentally through this time and this season, they've been open to hearing about what God is doing or has done in our lives and what God can do in their life. And so it's been an incredible opportunity to share the good news.
Someone I'd like to thank at this time would be my wife, Ann. She has always been there for me and a great supporter. And through some health issues this past year that she's been through that with me and stood with me, and we are in this together.
And one person I'd like to thank is Libby Peters. She has just been a rock during this time. I've seen her deliver groceries and phone people and continue with her programs. Thanks, Libby.
And I want to say thank you to Tim for just doing excellent online services so we could have church together, even though we were apart.
And this year I'm thankful, if I'm saying who I'm thankful for my children and my husband, and just, again, the blessings of being reminded of the importance of relationship and of family and of supporting each other in new ways.
And someone that I'd like to thank this year for what all has been going on is my wife Bonnie for standing strong and being supportive for family members and even myself.
Someone I'd like to thank this year is actually a little group of people. Some of the other ladies you may see sharing on the videos today have been getting together this year as a small group to support each other and pray for each other and be present before God together. And I have really been encouraged and supported by that group of ladies. So thank you, ladies, for being committed to that group and coming before God with each other.
Someone that I would like to thank this year is Pastor Tim. God has put our Plattsville church team together for such a time as this, and I jokingly call him Techie Tim, but it's to remind you that without his skills, we would not have had the same connection during COVID. In 1 week, he pivoted, he went online, it's live streamed, it's on demand, it's editing, it's technology. I don't understand it. So thanks, Tim, for keeping us together. I really appreciated it. And he has enabled me to be able to just be me.
The one person I would like to thank during this year is actually a group of people, and that would be our pastoral staff for all the hard work and adjusting they've done to accommodate our services throughout the year and keep us on the right track.
If there's one person that I could thank this year, it would be Randy McQuaid, who has been doing our sound all throughout this season of COVID. Randy has been with us every Sunday, pretty much that we've been open. Not only with us, just being diligent and volunteering to do, sound, but also just diligent. And I have thrown so many things at him: new pieces of equipment, new ways of doing our streaming, new ways of running sound, and trying to get that feed. And he's been awesome, even going out and shopping for equipment, trying to problem solve equipment, reading manuals, and trying to do the technical kind of stuff as well behind the scenes. And so I just want to say thank you to Randy for your amazing willingness to serve this year.
Which pie would I prefer? Apple or pumpkin? I would say when I think of apple, I think of the saying of apple pie without cheese is like a hug without a squeeze. And pumpkin pie, well, you just have to have whipped cream on it. But if I had to choose, I suppose it would be apple pie, but it would have to have the cheese.
And Marion, your favorite pie is?
My favorite pie is definitely the pumpkin.
And I don't have an option. I can't eat apple or pumpkin pie. I would prefer a gluten-free butter tart. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, church.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And if I'm told to choose a pie, I would just say all of them.
And of course, today on Thanksgiving, I will be enjoying a piece of pumpkin pie. Happy Thanksgiving.
As so far as my preference of pie, I like most kinds of pie, but I guess if it's between pumpkin and apple, I'd go with apple pie. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
And which do I prefer, apple or pumpkin pie? I am an apple pie person. I do like pumpkin, but the sweet of the apple wins over the spice of the pumpkin for me.
Thanksgiving is an amazing tradition, and I think my homeland, Australia, should also institute this holiday. It's really good for our souls. But apple pie or pumpkin pie? Nope. Pie is not great. Give me a pavlova any day.
As for apple pie or pumpkin pie, both are great, but my favorite part of the meal is the stuffing. Happy Thanksgiving Day.
It's hopefully no secret. I am a pumpkin pie guy. I love pumpkin pie. It's my favorite pie and one of my favorite desserts. And so I am all in on pumpkin pie. It is the best, hands down. I am right. And so you can just agree with me.